special effects.
Right. Yeah, so a movie, Chinatown couldn't be made today.
Oh no, it had a very difficult time being made then.
There were some people, Paramount, openly dismissive of it at the time.
Most of the people at Paramount, including distribution, didn't know how to distribute it.
Whoa.
It was, in those days, there were a multitude of drive-in theaters. There are no more today. Because real estate is too expensive. But during the summer, like 20% of your business came from drive-ins. You used to sit in the drive-in and listen to this all the time. And on the first preview of the film we had at the Directors Guild, the audience, when it was over, people walked out. An agent, an agent friend of mine looked at me. It's too bad.
Was that your reaction too?
No. Bob and I'll never forget, Bob, Jack, and myself stayed timing the picture in the color correction of the picture to 4:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. Then we had it open, and we changed the score like 2 weeks before the picture opened because Roman was doing an opera in Spoleto, and we spoke with him, and we decided to change the score because he didn't preview that well. And so we were a little late in delivering it. In those days, you didn't open in 2,000 theaters. You opened in 4 theaters and then opened up larger and larger. So to get the pictures even to the 4 theaters, we had to have it timed properly. And Bob dropped me off at my house at 5 in the morning. He said, at least we tried to do the best we can. I just hope people understand it now. No one ever knows. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, when you fix the score
changed the entire picture to a great extent. But Jerry Goldsmith wrote it in 8 days.
And then when you saw,
And Roman loved the score then too, because he couldn't. Unfortunately, he had pre-booked himself to do an opera in Spoleto, and he couldn't be here for it.
Post-production.
He was doing while the picture was being finished, and the score unfortunately didn't quite work with the original score. It was very interesting, and the score, I think, is one of the stars of the film. It's a haunting score.
Yeah, it's memorable, and it's
I think the sound of a single trumpet.
Yeah.
But if ever there was a film that was a collaborative effort between actor, star, director, writer, and producer, this was it.
Well, did you try to, Roman Polanski, I spoke with him, as I said, and he said that, he had high praise for you in terms of the, that you trusted some people, was the gist of what he was saying, and that he was one of them, and therefore he didn't you did not interfere at all with regard to the ending, at the end of the movie.
So I backed Roman.
Yeah, you did, yet that was a really risky decision.
I backed Roman because I thought it was the right way to end it. And Bob and Roman had a disagreement on that. But Bob, everyone has their own. You have to. We resolve that between the 3 of us. We don't even let the studio involved in it. Today that wouldn't happen anymore. It'd go out to marketing, and marketing would test it 18 different ways. Like it would get them all pleasing ending, and marketing would be the way to make sure that.
Is there any way that the industry can be reconfigured in some way so that you can make the movies of the Robert Evans era?
I don't think so. There's no such word as an independent producer unless you have your own money. I have to have been running the store at the time, so I could do as I wanted. But it's become more of a marketing business, tied in with Burger King and McDonald's, what have you. And the part of the theatrical part of the picture, the film, is only a tangential part of the overall picture. There's cable, you name it, it's there. That added to the money, and the cost of making a picture is treacherous today. until the time the reviews broke, we weren't sure whether we had a disaster on our hands or something that was just different.
Oh, but at some point, did you feel the adrenaline and really like, this is going to be a brilliant, this is going to be a classic?
Yes, we were scared though. That's good. Again, it's being irreverent. It's not that funny that it's not watching Jaws, which is a spectacular picture.
Right.
And, all the special effects, and the audiences jump up and down. When the picture is over in Chinatown, there's not a sound in the theater, and people walk out, and you don't know what they're thinking.
It's hard to get.
You can't read it.
Yeah, that's right.
I knew I had a success, though, in the picture when we previewed it in San Francisco. And when the preview's over, that sound was said, and a woman walks over to me and pointed a finger at me and said, "You should be ashamed of yourself."
Really?
Then I knew I had a hit.
It evoked passion.
It evoked an emotion.
That's very interesting. And that was, today, what do you admire? Do you ever watch it for pleasure? The film?
I dissect it many times. And I did dissect it. And I have the luxury of working with the best actors, sensational actors, the most talented director I've ever worked with until this day, and possibly the most extraordinary writer. And that's not a bad combination for anybody to have. And we took the time and we didn't compromise. We didn't listen to the pressures that were brought to bear. We didn't have to, because I have to have been the boss at the time.
Right.
It worked against me because when the picture opened and got all the great reviews and everything, everyone in the studio said, "He is so right in front of the studio. They're making his own pictures." That's why our pictures aren't working that many times in our pictures, making his own. So I had to make a decision. I had to leave my job as head of the studio, even though I had a 5-picture contract for 5 years, a picture a year, and I'd run the studio. That was my bonus, supposedly, for Godfather. But because if the picture were a flop, it wouldn't have made any difference, because the picture made that big a dent. The other people in the studio, the other producers, and rightfully so, felt he watched EDM make his own pictures and also have control of our pictures.
No, because you shepherded the Godfather through. That's why.
Yeah. And people who are currently making pictures there, who are currently making pictures in Chinatown, opening in that time.
Right.
And if Chinatown would have opened and have been underwhelming, it wouldn't have mattered. But because it made the dent that it made, it brought hostility rather than embrace.
Do you think that? It just seems to me that you were working with a great director but he hadn't had a hit since '68.
That's right.
Hadn't had a hit since '67. And the script was nobody could understand it at the time.
At the time, that's correct.
So what was your instinct? What was going through your head when you green lighted?
I just someone by their best. Everybody, I got to work with someone who's had 2 brilliant things. He's done one brilliant thing, and a lot of failures, and someone who's made 10 things that is okay. Because then it's up to me as a producer to get that brilliance out of the person. And I just thought, I said, Bob Town, imagine turning down $175,000 I offered him to write Gatsby. And he took $25,000 to write Chinatown.
Yeah, Town said that impressed you. That he thought that impressed you.
It did.
That you would turn it down, yeah.
It did. And he's a guy who didn't have the money at the time to put leather on his soles. On his shoes. But he turned down $175,000. Which at that time was like turning down $5 million today. As an example, the entire picture cost $3 million for.
That's a incredible story there. When you watch Chinatown today, what do you like most about it? I mean, what scenes really, do you go back to and say, this is really good?
Every time I watch it, there's a different scene that gets to me. that one tiny scene when he in the bathroom and he looks in her eye and she looks in his eye and you're Irish, you have a spot in there. And then they end up in bed and the phone rings. It's a wonderful scene. And the cutting of the nose is an extraordinary scene. The end is in one shot, the entire scene is on the car, the bathroom pulls away. It's really, it's conceived extraordinarily, and I pick up new things on it every time I watch it.
I think a lot of people do, you know. I think it's so rich in detail, you know.
And it didn't happen by mistake. It happened through a lot of arguments, fights.
Well, I mean, it almost fell apart at one point. Was there one point at which, you know, I mean, at which you thought this isn't going to happen because, you know, particularly with there was a spat between Dunaway and
Roman.
Yeah.
Oh, there's spats everywhere. There's warfare throughout the picture, but that's healthy. That's healthy, but everyone is having a great time. At the same time, we were making Gatsby as a company, and everyone loved Gatsby. They said, this is going to be brilliant, this, and this. What happened is, they both opened the same year. One went on and made a dent in filmology, and the other is another pretty face disappeared very quick.
Yeah, that's very good point.
And invariably, when you're irreverent, you get a shot possibly of touching a little bit of magic. And I think we did that. Chinatown, we all did it. We all did Romans. But to this day, I had never worked with anyone like him.
Well, how would you carry? I mean, okay, from Rosemary's Baby on, you know, I mean, you were on board with him. Describe him. What is it that makes Roman Polanski one of, you know, the great director? You know, what makes him so great? And you've seen him at work. What does he do?
He's a disciplinarian. No one does their homework better than he does. He shoots less film than anybody. He does exactly what he wants. It's called doing your homework in life, whether it's going to school, in marriage, at work. If you don't do your homework, you fail. And no one does his homework in Roman. He's self-educated, brilliantly read, photographic memory, and knows exactly what he wants. Whether it's right or wrong, he knows exactly what he wants.